Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Deep Cat's Reactions, and my name's Greg. And when I talk, I usually do it at the beginning of the video, so that somebody can skip over all my bullshit if they want to just go ahead and listen to the song, But I just wanted to mention, I was reading this book. I read all the time, and it's got this character in it who's she's from North Carolina, and is out in Santa Fe, New Mexico, which is kind of my old stomping grounds, and runs into this Australian guy, and he's got all these things to say. But one thing he mentioned that I was curious about, maybe you can tell me, is I, it's an acronym. I don't know if you say it, but it's GAFA, and they were saying it means the Great Australian Fuck All, which is another name for the Outback. So is that real? Is that true? I have no idea. I just thought it was really funny. But anyway, so it reminded me. This whole thing is set in Santa Fe, which is, like I say, kind of my old stomping grounds. I didn't spend, all my time up in Santa Fe when I was in New Mexico. It's it's a beautiful place, but it's gotten what we call Californicated, which means that all these people from California have moved out there, and they come out and they see the prices for houses, and they compare it to what they've been paying in California, and then they just buy it. Just they don't dicker or negotiate or anything. So real estate has gone out the roof, and the people that work there can't afford to live there. But it used to be a little bit more relaxed, or I don't know. Santa Fe's always relaxed. It's a weird town, real arty town. But I used to go there, and a lot of times I'd be hitchhiking through, and so one time I was up in northern New Mexico, near the town of Raton, means Rat Town, but it's where my wife is from. But anyway, so I'm hitchhiking there, and it's just infamous. When you're outside of Raton, you cannot get a ride. So I was out there. I mean, it's kind of in the plains at the base of the mountains, and it was hot, and I'm out there, for like an hour or something, which for me was a long, long time. But finally, this garbage truck rolls up. I mean, it's a big garbage truck, and I'm like, okay, I don't give a shit at this point. I'll take a ride with anything. Well, anyway, so the guy stops, and he's talking to me, and he's like, yeah, we picked up a few people, just hop in the back, I'm like, what? And so he shows me the ladder, and you hike up on top of the garbage truck, and there's a manhole in there, and then you can walk down in it, and I get down in there, and there's always people, because they've just been going through and picking up everybody that they saw, every hippie they saw. So anyway, the funny part to me was, about Santa Fe, and we go down the road, and it's a brand new garbage truck. They were from Chicago or wherever, and they were delivering it to someplace else, So anyway, they stop in Santa Fe in the plaza, and let's see if I can pull this off. I wanted to show you a picture of the plaza. This is the Palace of the Governors, which was built in 1620, and it was the Palace of the Governors. So it's pretty cool. And let me see if I can show you this other thing. We'll see here. Yeah, there's just another part of the plaza. It's built in a big square, around the center part, and then it's you can go around the thing. There's all sorts of touristy shit and all this stuff. But anyway, so we roll into Santa Fe, and they go to the plaza, and the square in Santa Fe, and it's where all the tourists go and everything, and so they park this garbage truck so we can go in and get something to eat, and all of a sudden, they open up the hatch, and all these people start coming out. I mean, it was like 20 people, So There's this garbage truck with all these hippies crawling out of it. It made an impression on the people around. So anyway, that's just one of my little funny stories. It's one of those ones that will be ingrained for all time. But anyway, has nothing to do with the music. So like I say, you can skip all this shit, and just listen to music, like most people would do. So this is Cold Chisel, and it's live in Sydney in '78. And I don't think I've done this song. I've done a lot of their stuff, so it's hard to keep track sometimes. But I did a search and I couldn't find it. So let's hope I've never heard it. It's I'm gonna roll you. So here's Cold Chisel.
I'm gonna roll you all night long.
Well, that's pretty good. Just plain rock and roll. You could tell Jimmy just loved doing that song. I mean, it's just, it's right up his alley. But, everybody else was really good. Steve impressed me on that one. And of course, Ian's guitar work is always great. And you could really hear Don on that a lot, and pounding piano, it just, like I say, driving rock and roll. And Jimmy was eating it up as far as I could tell. Really, truly. They all looked like babies, man. They were so young in that it was '78. So yeah, they were all pretty young. I guess That was kind of during their heyday or at the beginning of it. I'm not sure. You guys can probably tell me. But anyway, that was a lot of fun, as usual. So, anyway, I'll be back and hit like, subscribe, and all that. And we'll see y'all then. Bye bye.